What's up? We are back, guys. This is obviously a crucial time right now for Bitcoin. Welcome in. Appreciate you guys for being here. Very important updates, guys. Welcome in. All right. So we are at a critical point right now for Bitcoin, for crypto. We're going to talk about it in the live stream. What's up, guys? Welcome in. Appreciate you guys for being here. Let's go. Let's see who we got in here. Obviously, things are dipping pretty hard right now, but we still have time. To make up for it here on the daily, but we are going to be watching this closely, guys. We've got a lot to talk about here. Welcome in, guys. Appreciate you guys for being here with us. Let's get it. We got a lot to dive into. So good morning, crypto fam. Good morning, everybody out there. People who come here every day, welcome back. New people, glad you found me. It's not the live stream I necessarily want to have, but it's the live stream we have to have. And we can look at this a couple different ways, right? Obviously, we can get scared right now, get freaked out, and all of that, right? That's easy because that's what they want you to do. Now, we also have to look at this thing holistically and understand the potential for us to go lower if we do not close above this 200-day moving average for Bitcoin is real, okay? So we need to be looking at which assets are undervalued right now. And you have to have conviction in these assets. This is the time for me to go back to the well to the high conviction plays. Top 100 cryptos that are really solid. Okay. Now, yes, there may be some meme coins that are dipping right now, but I personally, during these times in the market, go back to the well on high conviction plays because these are the plays that are the backbone of my portfolio. These are the plays that are going to be solidified, be centerpieces in my portfolio. Now, I love meme coins, but now's not the time to chase the meme coin that just launched yesterday or the meme coin that just launched 2 weeks ago. Now, if we're talking about meme coins like Doge and SHIB and Pepe and the top meme coins, Brett, right? That's a little different story because they're so large of market caps. They're top 100 cryptos. So if I'm looking at meme coins right now during these times in the market, they are top 100 cryptos and or really high volume, really good market caps, right? So there are a couple out there, that are in my top 5 that I still like right now on the dip. That's Ponky, that's Kendu, and that is Bobo. All right. These 3 are still looking very solid in terms of where we are right now. And they're actually holding up pretty decent. Like if we take a look right now at, let's say Brett right now has dipped back down to a $1.3 billion market cap. We are basically sitting at support. I really like Brett right now on this support line. Okay. We're bouncing off this a little bit. This to me is a really good opportunity. In fact, I might even buy some more Brett right now, okay? Banks are closed today, that's why, yes. But the thing is, from a technical standpoint, okay, Johnny, that last comment there, from a technical standpoint, this is a very critical juncture for Bitcoin because we need to close above the 200-day moving average. It is possible. If we don't, it could be a long way down for a little bit. We don't have a lot of support underneath 58,400. That is what we're watching for. Like SHIB right now is free falling. I mean, we could come all the way back down and lose a 0. Okay, and let me show you what I mean here so you guys don't think I'm just blowing smoke, all right? Make sure you guys smash the like button. And again, we're not panicking here. We're just taking this very serious. Now, this is the SHIB chart. The SHIB chart here, you guys can see we were consolidating nicely for a while, and then look at this. We broke support. Look at our next, this was our big run up in March on SHIB. Our next really line of support is way down here in the 9s, okay? Other than that, this thing could fall. Now, we need to get a reversal. We need Bitcoin to stay above 58,400. Right now, we're at 57.6. We still have time today to come back, but I'll show you what I'm talking about, okay? If we pull up BTC, it's literally right here. That 200-day moving average at 58,484 is critical. Absolutely critical that we stay above that. We are at 57.6. We need to be at 58.4 by the end of the day. That is what I'm talking about here, guys. Okay? And it doesn't even matter if you don't hold Bitcoin. It doesn't even matter if you don't hold Ethereum or any of these top cryptos. If you hold any crypto at all, this is a critical time period, because if we don't close above that number, we have to prepare ourselves accordingly for further drops. And that's fine. It's an opportunity, right? But we have to look at this for what it is. And we have to be real with ourselves and say, hey, worst case scenario here, what are we going to do? Worst case scenario here, what's our plan, right? So you've got to prepare for this. And we've been talking about this ad nauseum for days and weeks, about this 200-day moving average. We've come down to this level a couple different times. We've bounced off it. Now, I'm hoping that we continue to do so today. Now, the Bitcoin chart, let me show you what's going on here. We've been here before, and we did bounce off it, right? So you guys can see right in here, okay, which was in early May, we actually wicked down to 56.8, okay, a couple different times. We actually wicked, 57.8 rather. 57, actually we wicked down to like 56.8, okay, but we ended up closing above the 200-day moving average here. We still closed. See where that candle stopped? We got back over that 58.3, 58.4. Same thing here. Dipped down below 60,000, didn't quite get down there, bounced back off. But now a big red flush here. We're sitting on this line again. We need to hold the line here. We need some type of consolidation and reversal here to really continue to have confidence that Bitcoin is trending and trading in this tight range. It's simply put. Now, I buy a little bit of Bitcoin every day. My philosophy with Bitcoin is very different. Speaking of Brett, by the way, my philosophy with Bitcoin is very different than anything else. But Brett, here you go. We are basically sitting on some support right now. As long as we hold this line, we should be able to get a reversal. 3 red days in a row on Brett. I think this is a really good opportunity. This is the all-time Brett chart. Still looks very, very bullish. If we're looking for a bounce back here, this could be a really good opportunity. All right? So these are the sort of things that we are looking at, guys, and we have to be aware of it. 57.5 right now, 57.6 basically. We need to get back up to 58.4. Now that can happen relatively quickly. But I just want to be honest with you guys. I want to be real with you, because now it's July 4th. Something we see oftentimes in the space is just this. Guys, make sure you smash the like button. We only have 30 likes and 345 people here. What the hell's going on? What the hell is happening? Hit the like button, damn it. We should have 100 likes already, easily. I know it's weird on these vertical lives, but come on. We do see the flushes happen on holidays. The banks are closed, okay? Banks will reopen tomorrow. That should help us out. But right now, we know in crypto, it is a global market. Okay? It is a global market. Brent, if you feel that way, why are you in this live stream? You're in here to troll us. You're not changing our minds, dude. We know crypto's the future. So get in where you fit in or get out, brother. All right? All due respect. You ain't changing my mind. You ain't changing my opinion on where we're going. I am super bullish long term, guys. I'm just talking about short term, preparing ourselves for what could potentially happen to the prices if we don't stay above that 200-day moving average, okay? That's all I'm saying. Overall, big picture, very, very bullish. Very, very bullish on crypto. Now, let me take a look at some of the other things here that are happening, some of the other cryptos that could be in a really interesting spot. Ethereum at 3,100, I absolutely love it here. You know, if we take a look at ETH, okay, in terms of its 200-day moving average, let's take a look at ETH. We've got a little bit more room. We're still above the 200-day moving average on Ethereum. Now, that is a very important point. We're below the 200-day moving average on Bitcoin. We're above it on Ethereum. The 200-day moving average on Ethereum is $3,088. $3,088. Now, Ethereum's price right now is 3,145, 3,145, 200-day moving average, 3,088. We're close, but we're staying above it right now. That is important for us if we want to maintain this confidence ahead of the Ethereum ETF. Okay, so those are the sort of things we're looking at. Those are a couple things. Now, some other altcoins. Let's get into some other altcoins. Guys, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Smash that like button. We should have 100 likes. There's no reason why we shouldn't. All right, I'm here working on the holiday, grinding. I've been up since 6:30 a.m. There's a lot to do, always. Crypto doesn't sleep, okay? We're here for you guys all the time, all the time. And I love it because you have to be ahead of all of this if you want to win in this space. It's just that simple, okay? Now, if we're looking at a couple different altcoins and where we are right now, I want to look at some of the biggest losers on the day, right? That's where I really want to go back to the well. We've got a SUI price, SUI, SUI, down there at 72 cents. Now, I'm a long-term believer in SUI. And I know a lot of people will say, well, Zach, we were, way above $1 here. We were basically at $2, back in March. And you're right. We got over $2 in March. Now we're under $1. Now you could choose to look at this as, crazy, but I'm looking at this as an opportunity. So this is one that I would look at. It's a new layer one. Tons of great metrics that show why SUI could have some big time gains in this bull market. We've got Dogecoin dipping down below 11 cents. Yesterday we talked about it dipping down below 12 cents. I bought some more. Guess what? I just purchased a little bit more Dogecoin. I'm dollar cost averaging my way in right now. Dogecoin under 11 cents. I think it's an absolute steal. It's one of the cryptos that are down 11% in the last week. Cardano's back under 40 cents. SHIB is free falling. I would be careful right now with SHIB bulk buying. Okay, I would not be bulk buying SHIB. If you're going to be buying this dip on SHIB right now, it's a DCA approach because we went up significantly in March. So it kind of blew a lot of things out of the water. Now, if we take a look at the SHIB 200-day moving average, we are well below it. The 200-day moving average is at the 1922 level. We are sitting at 1513. So that's why I would be careful bulk buying SHIB right now. We've already broke the 200-day moving average. It's a little bit different situation with SHIB because we went up 100%. It's blowing that stuff up a little bit in terms of, its moving averages. So I would just tread lightly. Now for me, my long-term SHIB position, I'm still in there nice at 505, holding the line. All right. By the way, we need 29 more likes for 100. There's no reason why we shouldn't have it. Let's get more people in here because I'm giving you guys game. I'm giving you guys free alpha. I'm giving you guys my thoughts, my opinions. And this is what it takes to win together, right? You need to build a damn network of great people like we've done here on YouTube, like we're doing on X. By the way, over on X, we have the Crypto Breakfast Club coming at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Yeah, we're grinding today. I know it's the 4th of July. Happy birthday, America. I love my country. But there's no time to sleep here. There's no time to relax. There's no time to sit back and wait. It's time to take action right now. You need to be looking at your portfolio, assessing where you are, and making the necessary moves to prepare yourself for the future, period, okay? I love Stacks, Keith. We've talked about Stacks a lot. I haven't talked about it lately, but Stacks, obviously a Bitcoin layer 2, bringing DeFi and smart contracts onto Bitcoin. Love it. And it's probably at a really premium price right now, actually, too. Let me check. I love STX. Stacks right now at $1.47. It's actually holding up pretty decent. Somewhat decent. Well, yeah, we still can go down to about $1.39 and still be in a decent spot here. Now, Stacks in late March got up to $3.64. We're at $1.64 right now, or $1.46. It got up to $3.64. We're at $1.46 right now. Okay, so there's definitely some opportunities there with Stacks, in my opinion, for sure. And you could say this a lot, okay, down the line. The key here is you can't buy everything, right? You can't buy everything. So the question you have to answer for yourself is what is at a premium discount. Now, Pepe just fell below a $4 billion market cap. That's right. Pepe just fell below a $4 billion market cap. We did buy a little bit yesterday. We might even DCA a little bit more in here today. I really like Pepe as an 8 to 10x from here once we get cooking in this bull run. And by the way, we're still in a bull market, guys. We have these type of pullbacks within a bull market. That is normal. Like, that can happen. I think a lot of people are freaking out saying the bull run's over. And I don't think that's the case. Of course, nobody really knows, but we have to use history, and history tells me that, you know, we're not at that juncture just yet. Now, let's get back and look at Bitcoin, because we are continuing to drop here at 57,300. And again, we dipped down to 56.9 back in early May, but we closed above that 200 day. So as long as we can close above that $58,482, we're still okay. So we're going to be watching this very, very closely today, guys. Very, very crucial for us. Now, what else is down here? We mentioned yesterday that Ondo Finance could go down to $1.07, right? That's where we are right now, guys. Ondo Finance is sitting at $1.07. That to me is a fantastic opportunity. They're sitting at a $1.48 billion market cap, one of the big leaders in the real world asset space. If you guys haven't looked into RWA and the narrative and what BlackRock is doing, pay attention, because I think in this bull run, especially when we see altcoins push, the institutions are going to be looking at RWA big time, big time. And institutional money outweighs retail money. We know that. Now, this has been institutionally driven with the Bitcoin ETFs and will be like that again with Ethereum ETFs. But they're going to shift. They're going to change their course. They're going to be looking at alternative assets outside of Bitcoin and Ethereum. And I think it starts with RWA. It starts with assets, in my opinion, like Chainlink, like Ondo Finance. Those are my two that I have been accumulating a lot of in the RWA space. Now listen, there's a lot of small cap RWAs. I take enough risk and enough chances, okay, and enough gamble in meme coins and small cap utility AI crypto projects. For me, the RWA space is still so new. Why not get in on the household names? Why not get in on the really solidified cryptos in this space? And for me, that's Chainlink and Ondo. That's where I've been focusing a lot of my efforts to get exposure to what I think is going to be a really big sector in the RWA with this whole RWA narrative. So we're looking at that. Let's see what else here. Solana's down to $133. Just recently we were up at 150. You know, Chainlink, guys, speaking of Link, Chainlink has dipped down below $13. Chainlink is down below $13 right now at $12.92. This to me is a fantastic opportunity. Okay. Again, we are not looking at this and freaking out. We're looking at this at an opportunity. What are some cryptos that we could start DCAing in? Now, because of where we are with the 200-day moving average, personally, I would not be bulk buying right now. Always try to keep some cash on the sidelines, because if we go lower, you can continue to lower your average cost, right? So that's where I really think, I think, you know, the name of the game is. A lot of people will bulk buy just when the market goes down 5%, and then they get frustrated, you know, the next day it goes down another 5%, right? Whereas they could have put half of what they had one day, the other half the other day, okay? Layer 2s are interesting, Jonathan. I'm not super focused on layer 2s because there's a lot of competition now, so I don't know exactly where that money's going to flow. You know, back in the day when I first started in crypto, Polygon was the, you know, 500-pound gorilla in the room. They're still the largest by market cap, but the price has been hit hard. Why? Because there's more competition in the L2 space. You've got Arbitrum now. You've got Optimism. You had that new launch the other day, Blast. You've got a lot of L2s that are competing now with Polygon. So I'm sure that there's ways to make money there, but because of that competition, and it's created kind of some, what am I trying to say? You guys know what I'm talking about. It's kind of equalized things, right? It's definitely taken some things away from some of the top dogs like Polygon. For me, the RWA space, the AI space are the two, and L1s. L1s, AI, RWA in terms of the macro big picture. And then, of course, I'm very, very much into meme coins, specifically large cap meme coins that I think still have tremendous opportunity to grow. And I think retail money is flowing there. So I'm looking at a lot of that right now. And then I play in the small cap space too, but a lot of it is just trading, okay? In and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, right? Now, if you're not yet subscribed to this YouTube channel, I don't know what you're doing. We're here every single Monday through Friday. We'll be back tomorrow again. Again, doesn't matter where I'm at. I try to make these live streams for you guys. I put a bunch of videos out. I'm going to have a bunch of shorts coming out. I've got about 10 shorts recorded and uploaded already this morning. We are grinding every single day. So if you want to add a crypto channel to your Rolodex, this is one for you. Make sure you subscribe, and I see we're over 100 likes. Next stop is 200. Keep smashing that like button as we get people rolling in. So let's see what else is happening here. Anything else in the market standing out to us? What do you guys think? Do you guys have some thoughts? There is one meme coin I will say that is consolidating nicely right now that I think is coiling up, could be getting ready for another breakout. Saitama on Solana, sitting at 3.4 million. I like where we are right now. Bone. Bone is another one I absolutely love right now. I'm glad somebody said that. Bone on Shiba Swap, obviously. Guys, we are way down on Bone. I mean, way down on the charts. Bone has dipped down to 44 cents. This is the lowest we've been in the last year. Okay? Keep in mind, last August, when we had the Ethereum Toronto event, Bone pumped to about $1.80, $1.82, something like that. We're at 44 cents. So this, to me, I think could be a short-term play, but also a long-term play. The SHIB ecosystem has a lot of gems within it. I think Bone has the most upside. So I'm glad somebody said that. I was actually just talking to a buddy of mine in the space about where Bone's price is and the opportunity there. Yeah, we've got Bone prices dropping hard right now. Now, what else is happening here? What else is going on? Some of these really small caps have not been hit as hard. You know, like Shibnobi on base is still kind of sitting at that 4 range. I do think, like we talked about Saitama on Sol, Shibnobi on base still has a tremendous opportunity if it catches fire here. We're only still on day, 6? Still sitting at a $279,000 market cap. So I still like Shibnobi on base. That's the old Shinja. They're trying to do the community takeover, or at least bring it back, the old narratives. I like it. I got in there really early, though, at 10K market cap, made it public on X, and so we're still sitting in a really, really good spot. Still about a 20, 30X for us. Kendu Inu, one of my high conviction meme coin plays, still holding the line pretty decent here at $106 million market cap. But similar to SHIB, Kendu is a falling knife right now. We do not have a ton of support, so we're watching that closely. It would be a DCA move for me if I'm looking to get into Kendu. All right, now I've already built up a huge position because I started buying at $1 million market cap, and I've already taken profits, and I still have a moon bag. So I'm okay with where we are right there. But if you're looking at it and you missed it the first go around and you believe in it longer term here, I wouldn't be bulk buying a lot of these. I'd be DCAing, because a lot of this is going to hinge on what Bitcoin does today. A lot of this is going to hinge on where Bitcoin closes up. Right now, Bitcoin at 57,200. Not good. Not good. Beam is way down. One of the top gaming ecosystems. I did see that. I like Beam. I've held it for a little while. I bought it pretty early before they started blasting off. I think I'm probably about even on my investment right now. It's not one I'm doubling down on. And really the gaming sector, and here's the thing. I'm not saying the gaming sector is not a fantastic opportunity right now. I'm just saying I'm more focused on RWA. and top layer ones and Bitcoin and Ethereum in terms of my large cap plays. And you have to draw that line in the sand, right? Because you can't just go buy everything. Well, why the crash? It's nothing in particular. I mean, we saw Bitcoin outflows. You know, it's a holiday. The banks are closed. A lot of people like to take their profits and enjoy their 4th of July weekend. But it's as long as we close above this 200-day moving average at 58.4, which we got to get up $1,000 from here. Hey, we got a new member. What's up, Hex Competitive? Appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much for your support. That goes for everybody who's liking this video and subscribing. We appreciate it. It is totally free to hit the like button and subscribe. And if you want to be a member, show your support. You'll show up in green. It's like a small little bit of, it's like a coffee. You're basically buying me a coffee a month, but I appreciate it. If you want to give back, you know, become a member on the channel. There's no real reason. It's not like black and white in terms of why Bitcoin's dipping. It's more or less, we're trading in this tight range, relatively tight range at 57,000, 58,000, all the way up to 72. And we're at the bottom of that range right now, okay? The market's kind of exhausted. It's tired right now. And we're waiting for that next big push up. So it's really just as simple as that. Let me know if you are a new subscriber. I love hearing from new subscribers in the comment section as we continue to look here. We are getting close to 148,000 subscribers on YouTube. Maybe we can hit that on the stream. Who knows? If everybody hits that subscribe button, we could do that. All these 21 Redux scams rebranded. What's up, Boca? As community coins is a bit much to me. Saitama, Shinjo, what's next? A Luna meme? Yeah, Boca, I hear you, man. But you're talking in the sense of you're talking yourself out of opportunities. And that's what I try not to do, okay? You have to follow the money. The money has shown us that it's worked on Solana. I'm not going to say Shinja could be the same thing, but when you find something at a 10K market cap and you have something to compare it to, like Saitama on Sol, why not take a chance on that? You have to have the capital. You have to have the ability to lose it, obviously, but don't try to outsmart yourself. I think that's one of the big mistakes a lot of people make. And Boca, I love you. And you're a critical thinker, and I love that about you. And I've known you for a while. I've had the chance to meet you in person, so I know I can say this. One of the things I had to teach myself was to don't try to outsmart the market. The market will dictate where there's value by the money flowing into it, right? Like so many people miss out on opportunities because they're like, yeah, Dogecoin, it doesn't even do anything. That's stupid. I'm not going to invest. Shiba Inu, what the hell is this? A Japanese dog? I'm just going to invest in something that actually has merit. Well, like, again, you're outsmarting yourself. Follow the money. Follow the data. Follow the narratives. Take your brain a little bit out of it. I mean, I'm trying to, you got to use your brain, obviously, right? But a lot of people overthink it. That's what I'm trying to say. A lot of people overthink this. Don't overthink it. Okay, and it depends on where you are. It depends on the capital you have coming in. All this stuff. All this stuff plays into it, right? Busta Crypto just became a member. My man, welcome, welcome. Appreciate you for becoming a member right here on the channel. And appreciate all the new people joining our stream. I'm seeing a lot of new faces, new subscribers. We appreciate you. And maybe, just maybe, we get to 148,000 today. We're really close, actually, guys. We're really close. That would be epic. We are now a half hour away, by the way, half hour away from the Crypto Breakfast Club. That's over on X. So we do this live stream Monday through Friday, 8:30 right up to about 9:20, 9:25. And then we take the conversation right over on X. Now, my X account is linked down below. I am going to go ahead and pin a comment because we're a half hour away here for our X Twitter space today. Again, it's the Crypto Breakfast Club. We've started this a few weeks back, every Monday through Friday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern, okay? Which has just been a huge success. We've had a ton of great people join us, and it's just been awesome to watch. So there you go. Make sure you guys are following me over there on X too. We're getting close to 100,000 on X, and when that happens, we're gonna give away $300 in Ethereum. Yes. $300 in Ethereum when that happens. So make sure you're subscribed. And there you can see that link down below. Make sure you are there today at 9:30 because we're going to get into it for sure. What's good, everybody? What's good? How we doing? 40K Bitcoin wreck alt. Hope it won't. J-Lo, yeah, I mean, let's see what happens today, right? The problem is we're continuing to nosedive here. 57,158. Yikes. I'm not freaking out. I'm not going to sell all my stuff. I'm just watching. Just watching carefully here. But we want to see a reversal here, guys. We need to see a reversal at some point. We still have a lot of time today, okay? We have a lot of time still today, but we want to see that reversal for sure. We also want to see you hit that subscribe button too. It's totally free to hit that subscribe button. Zach, BTC will come back higher in November. Yeah, I hear you. And listen, if Bitcoin loses this 200-day moving average and goes down to, 55,000, 50,000, I'm loving it. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I'm just going to be a bigger buyer. Okay. Love Caspa, man. Caspa just hit an all-time high very quietly. Love Caspa long-term. What's the Caspa price end of the bull run? Who knows? I don't have a crystal ball. None of us do. But I just think it's very undervalued. I think it could get to a $50 billion market cap. I do think that. I mean, I'm looking at an 8 to 10x still from these numbers, like baseline. Okay, in my head, that's kind of where my profit-taking strategy lies. And there's a couple other troughs before that for Caspa for me to take profits. Now, I got in at 4 cents. So your profit-taking strategy is dependent on how much you put in and when you put it in, what your average price is. So it's different for everybody in that regard. And you've got to create your own plan, right? It's just a good time to DCA. I agree. It's not a good time to bulk buy because of this 200-day moving average right now, but it is a good time to DCA. I agree. And that is the simplest and honestly the least amount of thinking you have to do when it comes to dollar cost averaging, right? When you have excess money, throw a little bit at it, throw a little bit at it, throw a little bit at it. And these are like the long-term blue chip plays, right? That's it. Looks like we got a super chat from somebody out there. Get to you guys in just a second. Actually, we'll get to it right now because we have to. We always jump right to super chats. Hey, what's your thoughts on Bird Dog on Sol? I have no idea what that is, but I'll take a look at it because you did do a super chat. Bird Dog on Sol's down 15%, $3.76 million market cap. It's dipping pretty hard right now. Still decent volume, but I don't know anything about it, man. I'll give him a follow on X just for the hell of it. Appreciate you guys rocking with us here for this emergency crypto live stream here on YouTube. We do this every Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. Eastern. So if it's your first time dropping in, we've already been running here for 33 minutes. We fire it up here. We give you guys the news, what's going on in the markets. Speaking of that, let's take a look if there's anything we're missing in terms of big news here, okay? Let's see here. There was a very interesting article that came out this morning about real world assets from Standard Chartered Bank. They have been very, very bullish on crypto. But this is coming from Standard Chartered. Here's a quote. All right, here's a quote. We see the next 3 years as a critical junction for tokenization, with trade finance assets coming to the fore as a new asset class. To unlock this trillion-dollar opportunity, industry-wide collaboration among all stakeholders, from investors and financial institutions to governments and regulators, is critical. Basically, the significant market growth of tokenization over the next 2 to 3 years, Standard Chartered is very, very bullish. We've heard some crazy numbers in the trillions when it comes to RWA. And you guys wonder why this is my main focus point right now. Well, there you go. Anthony Williams just became a loyal member. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Appreciate your support. And Anthony, anytime you comment on our live streams, we'll prioritize that. We always jump right to our members. It's not much per month, guys. If you want to become a member, It's like basically buying me a coffee every month. I don't know, it's like $2 or $3. I don't even know what it is. What is it, guys? Somebody who just became a member, I think it's like $2.99 or something. So if you guys do want to do that, if all of you guys did that, that'd be great support. We rock on these live streams. You don't have to, but you do have to subscribe because that's free. That helps us out too, and hitting that like button. But yeah, if you want to become a member, we will prioritize your comments and questions. Let's see here. Where are we at right now with Bitcoin? All right, 57,146. 57,146. Boca says, I'm personally by it, my conviction. I've stepped back from the memes a bit. If you've been looking at larger blue chips and have not set your bags, now is the time. Agree 100%, man. Agreed 100%. This is the time to look at blue chip altcoins because they have not moved. There are a ton that are undervalued. You know, in the short term, if you're a very active trader, I think you could still crush it with meme coins, right? But the key is have a profit-taking strategy and know, for me, take those profits in meme coins and drive them into the assets you're talking about, Boca. Drive them back into your blue chip assets like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink. I know you're a big XRP guy, Solana, whatever those are for you. Whatever those are for you. Bitcoin at 45,000 or less, it's possible, Leroy. If we break this 200-day moving average, it's possible. Very possible. You know, our first big stop would be like 52,000 if we broke support, 52,000. And what would suck here is we'd be creating some higher lows. I mean, depending on what time frame you look at it, but overall, we're still in a really good spot. We're still in a really good spot. And this is a necessary flush. You need these type of flush outs within bull markets to create new buyers, okay? You need this to create new buyers. And when you look at the Bitcoin all-time chart on like the weekly, for example, I mean, it still looks tremendous, right? When in doubt, zoom out. We talk about it all the time, you know. I mean, when you look at Bitcoin weekly, guys, I appreciate all the new subscribers and people hitting the like button. This is our Bitcoin weekly chart, okay? This was the brutal bear market that we dipped down to 15,000 and some change back in December of 2022, okay, after hitting our highs in 2021 and the whole FTX stuff. And we've been building back up since then. We've been building back up since then, just as we turn the page in 2023. And here we are, you know, to start. Where did we start 2024? Basically right in here. This was our first candle on 2024, right here where my cursor is. You know, so we started right around 43,000 to start the year. I don't think we'll come all the way back down to 43. We could. That's where we have a lot of support here. I mean, look at multiple. These are weekly candles, by the way. So we had multiple weeks where we trended sideways, you know, basically all of December and all of January. For 2 months, we traded right here just above 40,000 with a couple little pops up to 48 there. And then in February, we really started ramping up. We had a huge week. We went from 42 all the way up to 48, and then things started getting crazy with ETF inflows. ETF inflows, it's all this right here. These five weeks or so, we had the ETF inflows, and it's cooled down a little bit. This is our worst weekly candle in a while, though, okay? That weekly candle, that's a weekly candle. We haven't been this rough in a while. What we're trying to do, though, is stay above 58.4, 58.482. We're at 57.4. So we gotta gain $1,000, which is not that hard. It seems like it's crazy, but if we can stay above that 200-day moving average, that's that blue line right there. This one is our 20-day moving average, the yellow one you see. That blue line is the 200-day. We've got to have a close above that if we want to continue in this trend, and then we'll still feel really good about where we are right now. If not, we're going to see some more lows, and we're going to have more opportunities to buy the dip in DCA. It's as simple as that, you know? That's it. That's it. You know, that's really what it comes down to at the end of the day. And we have to prepare ourselves for all of those scenarios. That's it. Guys, that pinned comment down there, we are getting ready for our Crypto Breakfast Club at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. It is 9:11 right now. So we are less than 20 minutes away. Make sure you click that link at some point. Okay, that blue little link down there, that's my X page. That's where the Crypto Breakfast Club is going to meet at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. You do not want to miss these. Not only do we do our live streams here, okay, we do our live streams here on YouTube Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. Eastern, all the way up to about 9:20. So we got about 8 minutes left here. And then we take it right over to X for 2 hours, 9:30 to 11:30 every Monday through Friday. Okay, we take it right up to 11:30. And sometimes even go overboard if the conversation's flowing. So, but yeah, we're here for you guys every single day. All right. And even on the weekends, we're making videos, we're putting out content both here on YouTube and on X. So make sure you guys do subscribe so you don't miss out on content. We are all over the news all the time. So I'm trying to always keep you guys up to speed on the latest and greatest information and give you guys my takes, give you guys my thoughts, give you guys my vision for crypto, where it's going, all of that. We don't do giveaways here on YouTube. We do giveaways on X. So there's some things that do not allow us to do that here. But yeah, this is bad. I mean, it depends how you look at it. It's bad if you're short-term sighted, short-sighted, right? But it's really good if you're playing the long game here. Like if you're looking at Bitcoin as the next big asset class to invest in for the next decade and beyond, you want lower prices. You want lower prices because you're playing the long game. So it really depends on your goals, right? But I think so many people in crypto, they want to win fast. They want to win big, but they don't want to stay in the game. I want to play the long game and slowly stack wins over time and do it over and over and over and over again. Build that confidence. I just put out a YouTube short, I think on X, talking about that exact point. So, good morning, everybody. Appreciate you guys for rocking with us. Thank you guys for being here. Happy 4th of July, too. Happy Independence Day. If you guys are celebrating, you're in America. I'm an American citizen, so happy Independence Day. We got to get Devour in the Breakfast Club. Hex, I've been trying like crazy to get Shelly in there. So Hex, do me a favor. Spread the word, brother. Let him know. We're trying to get him in there. I've offered a ton of opportunities to get in there. I love Devour. I mean, I was working with them when they were a $1 million market cap. Now they're, I don't know, 15 million. They went up to like 50 million or something. Love that project. Love the upside potential. Great people over there. So yeah, we'd love to have them on the Crypto Breakfast Club. I've been trying to get them in there for a while, man. For sure. All right, guys, I'm going to go prepare myself for our Crypto Breakfast Club. I'm going to close up the stream. Went about 45 minutes today. I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You're crazy not to. We're here all the time, giving you value. So if you want to give back, there you go. And in 15 minutes, make sure you check out that pinned link down there. In 15 minutes, we're going to have a 2-hour conversation about what we were just talking about. We're going to get a ton of other people's opinions and see where this price of Bitcoin goes in the next 2 hours. So if you want to come hang out with us, you want to keep this conversation rolling, that link down below that's pinned will take you to my X page where the Crypto Breakfast Club X Spaces happen every Monday through Friday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern. I appreciate you guys so much for rocking with us here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't freak out. Don't panic. Play the long game, guys. Dollar cost average. We're okay. It's all going to be okay because we know this asset class is real. It's not going anywhere, and we are just beginning. We are at 6% adoption. Let me remind you, 6% adoption. Okay? So appreciate you guys. We'll see you guys over on X in 15 minutes. See you there.